You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me.
So today is Jewel's birthday. She is 16, sweet 16, and we are on our way to Montreal Mexican restaurant. The food here is absolutely good, so ride with us. Also, nail salon here too. Wait, say, Dora! What is she doing? I'm like, waiting on her. She crazy. It says, please seat yourself. So where y'all want to go? Stop. Y'all want to go to the back or over there?
Let me go to the back. Do you want to put on the Mexican?
Yeah, I gotta let them know. Go.
This is so weird.
It's weird.
Mommy, can I use it?
Okay, come on.
This is where we set. Yeah.
Birthday celebration for Jewel. We have ate everything. Happy birthday, Jewel. Birthday dinner is over, and I told you guys I was going to be vlogging more and telling you more about my personal life. So today was a special day. Jewel has been with me for 7 years. Jewel is my maternal niece. With the year I got her, it was a crazy year for both of us. I was a widow. I had 4 children, and I was pregnant. And child services had contacted me, you know, letting me know that my eldest sister's daughter was in need of service. And at the time, without a question, I said, yes, I will take her. When Jewel first met me, she had no idea who I was. Like, she was completely confused. I was aware of who she was. I had never met her, though. I had just met her when she was 9 years old. I knew she was living, but I hadn't met her. My sister had went missing. Our family was trying to look for her, and we kept getting these reports back saying she went in no contact. Well, long story short, when child services contacted me asking me if I want her, I said yes. They said, well, we need for you to come to the office. I'm like, where's my sister? They said, well, when you get to the office, we'll let you know. So I get to the office, and when I go to child service, Department of Child Services in Indianapolis, Indiana, the caseworker and her supervisor greeted me at the door. And they escorted me back to a conference room. I'm like, okay, this is serious because she has a supervisor with her. So they sit me down in this conference room. We had this big table, and they was like, fortunately, we do have your sister's daughter. Unfortunately, your sister is deceased, and she has been for almost 9 years. So my world seemed like then like it almost completely stopped because I was just in the awe. I had lost a husband and I had lost a sister. My youngest sister was murdered, and so I had inherited her 2 kids, and then I had 2 children from a previous relationship before I got married. And I was pregnant with my 3rd biological child. So when hearing all of this was like my world did like this. And I was like, why am I just now getting this information? And so they was like, well, we just got the case. I don't know if you know her boyfriend, but him and his family has had your niece, and they pretty much been raising her as though she was a family member. And he was well aware that he is not the father, you know, of my niece. And so that situation was pretty much crazy. It was a lot of neglect that went on in that. These people were very mentally ill. They were not stable. So I'm just kind of leave with that. We might talk about this later. But with me having her for 7 years, it's been pretty much a blessing, because when I got her, I was able to show her greater things than what she was normally used to being seen or seeing. The most places that she would go would be Walmart or a food pantry. She really didn't know anything else besides that. And they kept her, they hid her for 9 years, so she had never went to school. She never knew about my sister, so that's why she was completely confused when she met me, because they never told her about my sister. And so when I got her, I had to kind of like explain to her who I was, and she still was confused, like, oh, you my mom, what's her name, Deborah?
Yep.
Deborah? I said, no, that's not my mother. That lady is like older than my mother. I mean, sister. She knows. I'm like, no, she's older than my mother. So just going, like, you know, through the transition with that, it was rough because she still was confused, and she still had the attachment with this lady. So she did try to leave that night to go back and find this lady, because she wanted her mommy. That's what she called her, because that's all she knew for, you know, 9 years. But when we showed her a picture of my sister, I'm gonna see if I can get this and I'm gonna show you guys. She looks exactly like my sister. She is my sister's twin. All she could do is just cry. So it's definitely been a journey. We're both, you know, growing. You know, that's a part of life. My advice to anyone that thinks about adopting children, just know that this is not an easy job. Being a parent, period, is a job, and you're dealing with a completely different personality, but you're also going to be a blessing to that person as well. So take your job with diligence. Make sure that you're implicating and showing these children everything in life that is positive as possible. But I'm thankful that I was, you know, God blessed me to be her mom, since my sister's not here. I'm thankful that I was able to show her different, you know, pictures. The family was able to show her pictures. She was able to meet family members and get background about her actual family. So we're just thankful for that. And she's 16. Yeah. She got 2 more years and she out of here, Jay. nah, I'll always be there, or whatever. So you got anything you want to say? You're welcome. So how do you feel? Like, do you feel like you're thankful to be around a family? Do you feel like your life has changed?
Well, I feel like both of them, because my life did change, because I didn't look like a girl back then. I looked like a straight up boy.
She was fat too.
I was a fat little chunky thing too. And the good thing is I'm still living to be 16. I hope I'll be living until I turn in my hundreds.
I know that's right, a lifetime. Praying that you will live a lifetime and have many great endurances, many great successful moments, be an achiever. You can be an overachiever as well, entrepreneur, whatever it is that you feel that your heart is leading to, whatever the purpose that God has for you in life. I just pray that you ask him what that is, follow him, and he will not guide you in the wrong direction. So this is your girl, LA. It's been real. We love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I love you, faves. Bye-bye.